Hi, this is MrHowToMac, and right now I'm going to show you about a cool application, um, desktop background um, thingamabob. You're looking at it right now. It's called OSX or OS 10 or Planet OS 10. Sorry about that, but this is what it is right here. You just click on it, and this is what it looks like. It's a map of the world, and it currently updates where it is dark and where it is light, and then you can get cloud coverage data, you can get weather updates for your city, you can do volcanoes, satellites. It shows you where all that is, and it's all updated. You can choose whether you want to update it every minute, every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes. You can choose. I'm going to show you how to do all that right now. But obviously, for this to be current and work, it needs to be connected to the internet. So if you're not connected to the internet, it's fine. It'll just have a still image instead of update. But when you open it, it has this little world thing up there in your toolbar, and you go to configure OS 10 Planet. And this is free, by the way. There is another desktop background called Earth Desk, I think it's called, which you have to pay for. But this is like the free version, and it's just as good. So here's the general settings. You can see you can update it every 5 minutes, every minute, every 10 minutes. I have it every 5 minutes. No need to constantly be updating. Every 5 minutes is fine. You can actually view different planets also. So if you want the moon, and then we'll update it. You can manually update too. You can go update desktop, and it'll manually do it instead of waiting for 5 minutes. And as you can see, there's the moon. But I prefer the Earth, so we'll go back to Earth. And we'll go update desktop, and okay, there. Oh, what happened? All right, we'll have to fix that. But as you can see, there it is again. And now you can change the width projection. So we can do what was it on before? Let's see here, rectangular, I believe. Yeah, there it is. And then you can change the origin if you or where it's centered. So you can actually put it on your city. You can center it on your city. So here, let's update it again so you can see what it looks like. Update. And there it is again. So as you can see, it's centered on the coordinate 0, 0. So you can center it on your own city if you want. So we can go city, and then we can center it on where I am, Fort Collins, Colorado. And it'll just center the whole map right on Fort Collins, which is right there. So that'll be in the center now. I like to center it on 0, 0. It gives you a better image, I believe. But there it is right there. As you can see, it's almost dark here, 6:39, but that horizon line, I guess you would call it, is almost on us. Alright, so that's your general settings. You can, again, change all your projections and everything, but you can mess around with that. Now the cities aspect of it, you can add all the cities you want. You can display all those cities you want. As you can see, I have these 6, I think: Treviso, Paris, New York, Austin, Los Angeles, Fort Collins. The reason I have these cities chosen, I'm from Austin. I'm currently living in Fort Collins. I just picked 2 really big cities in the U.S. and then Paris. I've been there before and I loved it. And then Treviso, I know people that live there, so that's why I chose those cities. But as you can see, it has all these cities right here. Now there's quite a bit. So say you live in Chicago, you just go to this search bar and click Chicago, and there it is right there. And you click on it, and then you click Add City to Preset List, and there it is right there. Now if you want to update it automatically, or I mean manually, obviously you just go to Update Desktop, and or you can wait 5 minutes or 1 minute, whatever this is set on. We'll do 1 minute just for right now, and then it'll automatically update. So there it is. Chicago was just added. As you can see, the weather needs an update. But we'll get to that in a second. So there's your cities. If you want to delete, you just click on it and click delete. Visuals. This is one of the coolest aspects of it. You have weather, so you can enable cloud data. So as you can see, here's like a cloud right there, and then the opacity, or yeah, I think that's how you say opacity. If you do to like 100%, it'll be like the clouds, you won't be able to see through them. So if there's a cloud like over Chicago, you won't be able to see Chicago. But this is what the clouds, if you do it to 100%, looks like. And we're updating. There it is. So as you can see, you can't see through the clouds. But I like to put it like at 50%, so you know they're there, but you can also see through them. You can enable storms. Storms are blue, so there's a storm right there. Omei's storm. Looks like off the coast of Japan or something. But that's a storm. And again, you can just mess around with all this. And here's where you get the weather for the cities. Enable weather for visible cities, and then it'll show the temperature. So as you can see, Chicago hasn't been updated yet. Sorry about that alarm. I'll close my window. Hopefully that dampened the alarm sound a little bit. But as you can see, Chicago hasn't been updated. So if you want to manually update weather, you go to visual updates, and you can go to update weather data, and then it'll get that Chicago temperature and then little sun for you. Let's see what time we're looking at here. 6 minutes. Okay, for some reason it didn't update it, but it will in 10 minutes. It will eventually give you the weather updates. So satellites, this is a really cool feature of OS X Planet, or Planet OS X. It has, I believe, every satellite in orbit. Look at all these satellites. The ones I have chosen right now are, of course, the International Space Station, which is over Japan, it looks like right now. And then I have a few other ones. I did this a while back, choosing these satellites, but I think one of them's like a defense satellite, so like a spy satellite, I don't know. But you can just search these satellites on the web and figure out what they are, and then you can choose to display them on your desktop. So that's satellite data. Geological, you can change the intensity of the topography. So if you want the mountains to look bigger, or if you want everything to just look flat, you can just put that at 0. But I have it 10. I like to see the different, I don't know what you call it, topography, I guess. And then you can enable volcanoes, earthquakes. It doesn't look like there's any earthquakes. Chicago updated, by the way. So there's Chicago. It's 32 degrees there right now. It doesn't look like there's any earthquake data that happened within, the last 20 minutes. So volcanoes are in red. So here's all the active volcanoes in the world. I believe that's what it is. Yeah. All active volcanoes in the world. Yeah. So the volcanoes are red. It's Kilauea in Hawaii. But yeah, that's volcanoes. Again, no earthquakes, it looks like. Miscellaneous. I don't choose any of this. It looks like, I don't know. I just choose not to. But yeah, that's all your visuals on OS X Planet. Let's see what this is. Check for updates. So you can just set your settings to launch OS X Planet on your login, and then check for updates on launch. Screensaver. I don't currently have this as my screensaver. I have like album art as my screensaver right now. Sorry about that. But you can make it your screensaver. But yeah, that's OS X Planet. You can turn it off by checking this and then hitting update, or waiting a minute again for the automatic update. But I think it'll turn it off. I'm not sure. No, it didn't. Alright, sorry about that. I don't know how to turn it off. I guess once you turn it on, you can never turn it off. No, there's a way to turn it off somewhere. Oh, you just quit the application. Let's see if this works. Quit OS X Planet. There it is. So yeah, this is EarthDesk. This is what EarthDesk looks like. As you can see, if you don't pay for it, it has this unlicensed writing all over it, which is annoying. But yeah, Earth Desk actually operates through the settings, but you can turn this off, I think, by clicking that right there. Alright, there's my normal background. Yeah, so to turn it back on, I guess you just open the application. I like using OS X Planet as my desktop. I've had it for about, I don't know, 6 months now, and I just always leave it on. I think it's a really cool desktop background, and I like it a lot. So if you have any questions about it, if you have any questions about anything else, I don't know, you can leave a comment or you can direct message me. I check both. Um, if you leave a comment on my wall on my channel, it doesn't tell me when you do that, so it's harder to check those because I don't always go to my channel. But if you direct message or comment, I'll be sure to get to those and get back to you. This was Mr. HowToMac. Thanks for watching, and yeah, thanks.